isn't. The subject of this next piece is not a member of the Jackson clan, however, it's a part of the book. I was drawn here. I don't know what it was made me get a job at this nuclear power plant. Probably the same thing drew Lenny and the others. But some nights, when we're drinking, I worry something stupid's gonna happen. And when Homer's around, stupid stuff always happens. Mostly people know me as that black guy from The Simpsons, but my name is Carl. And yeah, Pooh's wife always follows me around the Quickie Mart. And yes, Chief Wiggums has pulled me over more times than my fair share, but for the most part, Springfield's a pretty tolerant town. So when someone painted a big black N on my locker at the Springfield nuclear power plant, it sort of took me by surprise. Freaked me out a little bit. And after Wiggums came and stared at it for all the time it took him to eat a bear claw, "Yep, that's definitely a big black N there," he had it painted over, thereby destroying all the evidence. Later, Smithers comes to my workstation with some lame formal apology on behalf of Montgomery Burns, and the next day, everything just went back to situation comedy. Everyone acted as though nothing really happened. Well, obviously, I couldn't act that way. I didn't know if the threat would turn physical or what. Meanwhile, there's this voiceover repeating in my head that says, I know all these guys. And I guess what ticked me off most was that none of my friends ever really said or did anything. Well, about a week later, Lenny comes to me asking why I'm acting so weird, asks if it was that N thing, says that I should just let it go. So I tell him, not in some cartoonish way, I says, "Look, Lenny, here it is in Technicolor. When I was a kid, I used to have an invisible friend, right? And I told him all my worries and my hardships, my fears and my insecurities, and he never once said nothing. He never once did nothing until finally I had to say to myself, I think I'm done with invisible friends." And that was that. Or so I thought. But the next day I noticed Lenny's looking real squeamish in the lunchroom while he's squirming around before finally he stands up on the table in the center of the cafeteria and says in a voice louder than Bart's grandfather's television, "Listen up, everybody. Carl's my best friend. Whoever did that thing to him was wrong, and you know it was wrong. Springfield is better than that. In fact, we're all better than that. And I ain't saying I'm tough or nothing, but from now on, you go messing with Carl, well, you're messing with me too." Then he sat back down. He finished his roast beef sandwich. Some people applauded, some people laughed, most just kept right on eating, but I didn't care so much about their reactions. I was just glad that I had finally found a friend who had decided to make himself visible. So I don't know if I'll ever leave Springfield or this dangerous job, but I believe that this city is my home. Why? I was drawn here.